does nature help us feel content? What happens when we are too busy with work? How does retirement change our view of nature?
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Green Pool's channel. I'm Yuji, a Japanese retiree and the author of Green Pool, Simple Lessons Learned in My Ordinary Life. Today's theme is nature and our state of mind. When we take the time to connect with nature with a calm and open mind, we start noticing its beauty and the little changes that happen with the seasons. It helps us see that we are actually part of nature, and when we appreciate it, feeling content comes more naturally. But when we are caught up in work, dealing with stress and overthinking, our focus shrinks to just what's right in front of us. We end up seeing nature as something separate from us, without even realizing it. This narrow mindset and mental overload can even take a toll on our work. At some point, especially after retirement, people who spent most of their lives focused on work and ignored nature often go through a big shift in how they see it. Just like I did. It's a good reminder that our mindset really shapes how we experience the world around us. In line with today's theme, I'll share 5 short related essays from my book Green Pool. When the location changes, the natural scenery transforms. Much like the perception that the grass is greener on the other side. The landscapes of a different country often seem more captivating than those of one's homeland at first glance. However, in truth, nature possesses its beauty and radiance universally if we observe it with an open heart. Recognizing this universal allure is pivotal in enriching our lives. Plants utilize photosynthesis to absorb chemical energy from sunlight. Similarly, when humans expose their bare skin to sunlight, it promotes the production of vitamin D in the skin. Leading to increased serotonin levels that contribute to feelings of happiness and energy. Plants not only release oxygen but also emit bioelectricity, negative ions, and more. Negative ions, known for their potential to elevate serotonin levels, are just one example of the incredible interactions occurring between human beings and their natural environment. These interactions reinforce the strong realization that humans are an integral part of nature. When I lie on the ground, I experience a unique sensation of the sky and the ground coming closer together. It also instills in me a profound connection to the natural environment surrounding me. This phenomenon hints at the idea that familiar objects or landscapes can appear different depending on the perspective from which they are observed. I highly recommend trying this practice if you have the opportunity, as it can be a refreshing and rejuvenating experience. By lying on the ground, we gain a fresh perspective and a renewed appreciation for our surroundings. It allows us to break away from our usual vantage point and immerse ourselves in the beauty of nature. Whether it's the sensation of the grass beneath us, the vastness of the sky above, or the intricate details of the world at our feet, this simple act can awaken our senses and provide a moment of tranquility and connection. So whenever time permits, I encourage you to give it a try. Find a comfortable spot, lie down, and let yourself be embraced by the natural world. You may be surprised at the profound impact it can have on your well-being and your perception of the world around you. There are various theories surrounding the idea that talking to flowers can help them grow faster. However, when I closely examine photos of flowers taken by the roadside, I feel they are communicating an important message to me. Before I retired, I never considered these things. However, as time has passed since my retirement, I've noticed that my sensitivity to nature has become more refined. There may be some significance behind this change in my consciousness. though I don't yet know what it is. Some say there is much to be learned from nature. But that was not the case for me in the past. I couldn't afford to connect with nature and experience a state of complete relaxation. This may have been because I was consumed by the idea of constantly being overwhelmed with work. As I climbed higher in the organization, this obsession often intensified. In a way, I became psychologically detached from nature. However, now that I have retired, I have the luxury of spending more time in nature and beginning to learn valuable life lessons that I had previously missed out on. I hope today's essays resonated with you and offered new inspiration. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time on the Green Pools channel. Until then, take care. また会いましょう。ありがとうございました。